strike. And immediately into his work. Munzi is in career best form, to say the least, and he starts in grand style.
Together, we'll get a shot of it.
Pulled again, and Karen Casey's not going to be able to cut that off. It's the second boundary in the... Whipped into the leg side and whipped away for 4. It's a stylish stroke from young Charlie Tier, who's maybe under a little bit of pressure. Now, where's this one going to go? Down towards deep third and taken! Sampal Kami holds on to an excellent catch in this league. Munzi looking to whip it into the leg side.
The backbone to so many of Scotland's innings, but lovely bit of movement away, just catches the outside.
Corner. As McMullen gets into his work immediately, the most beautiful of drives.
Further, so I think he was a bit disappointed.
Hooked away and hooked all the way. What an extraordinary stroke. It was almost...
Tier play anything quite like that before?
A bit chilly. We're very close to the sea here. And this is whipped into the leg side, whipped for 4. A good stroke. Really nicely played. That one's driven gorgeously. Oh, so elegant from Charlie Tier. The 50 comes up. As the pull shot comes out, pulled away for 4. Well, that's a good ant stroke from Charlie Tier. Now an inside edge that could have gone anywhere. Misfortune for Nepal. It's the second as well. The reverse sweep comes out. Very effectively played. Hitting with the spin and swept away very nicely. Holding a touch.
Yeah. He tends to catch up.
Oh,
anyway.
Gorgeous drive. It's going to be driven all the way down the ground for 4. Beats the dive of Rohit Powell. And that colours some posters too. As this is chipped and taken, and the biggest roar of the day belongs for maybe the biggest wicket of the day, the subfielder basher of Brandon McMullen.
And Brandon McMullen. And
another excellent catch. The first one was held by Cammy himself, and yet again McMullen gets himself in a tangle. Look at this for a grab. Oh yes, Bashir Ahmed going the over. Clipped around the corner. That's going to race all the way to the rope. What a lovely way for Barrington to get into his work. Did he get a bit of bat in it? Yes, for Nepali cricket. This is an inside edge that again could have gone anywhere. Tier got himself in a tangle this over, lucky to survive. To the Forfarshire Cricket Club grounds, we're greeted with a beautiful drive directly out to our commentary position where we can give you a bit of a wave. This one's whipped into the leg side. It's going to be back-to-back boundaries. It is now a career best for him, and a lovely way to pick up.
Not required.
Oh, misfield. And it's a poor one, isn't it, from Karen Casey of all people out there. It was a regulation stop plateau of the Terai region. This is swept away. Going to be 4. A really good stroke. Barrington gets out in front of his pad and exploits the field because deep mid-wicket. Change in bowling. Arif Sheikh going to come into the attack. Good call from Powell getting Arif Sheikh in. Just wants some control, but there's going to be innovation from Tier, who works that round the corner. Just a
absolutely stunning.
Dragged down again and pumped away again. And there's no deep mid-wicket in place, so it's all a little bit too easy right now for Scotland. The purple or blue of Scotland. And he just continues to excel. What a stroke that is. It was very full indeed. The slog sweep comes this game against the Netherlands. Edged, is it? Yes, and taken. They needed that wicket, didn't they, Nepal? And it's Karen Casey, the old warhorse, the folk hero, through.
We've been turn it into 3 figures, but it's just
good length. Is this edged? Oh, yes, it is. Casey's got 2 inside his 2 overs, and this game is turning. And it's turning thanks to the veteran, Karen Casey.
Oh, and Barrington probably feeling he had to take the lead, but look at that bounce. It's just leapt off the pitch.
350. As the reverse sweep comes out with real aplomb. Hits with the spin and gets it all the way for 4. Fine stroke.
England last summer.
Swept around the corner, going to be swept for 4. It's a good stroke. Kushal Bertel brought back into the attack. It's an attacking option for say hello to Mel Farrell. We don't have that here. I'm afraid, as this is swept around the corner, swept for 4. Good stroke. 4 to McCreath. He badly needed that.
Can we get
Slog swept to the gap. We're still in the second power play, so only 4 in the deep. That's an excellent shot.
They go.
In the air and hit away for 4. Just enough to get it over the head of, for my money, adore it there. Driven into the offside or into the last 10, and that one is going to help. Warm applause from the Scottish fans, the ultra.
Qualify.
Looks for the reverse hit again, but it's taken. And a wonderful catch. It's very well read. Had to wait to his penultimate delivery, but he's got a big smile on his face.
And he has removed the stubborn Matt Cross. Just went for the reverse sweep. It was a
right now. As Lees pumps this down the ground, flop bats it for 6. What an audacious stroke that is.
There he is. There he is. Get up the other end.
No ball. Now that's going to help. Probably the last man you want to be bowling a no ball to would be Michael Lees, but he takes the second.
Could be a good moment for McCree.
The free hits. Helped around the corner. Helped right up towards us. Going to go just to our left. That is gone all the way for 6. I'll signal that one myself and get the ball. As a first one-day international 50. Special moment for the Grange man. He's long been thought of as one who is going. It could be the first of many.
There. Oh.
Gets this one pretty well, but it's a long boundary down there. It's juggled and taken. And it's an excellent grab from Bim Sharkey. He's so simple. And a moment of magic from the man they call the Nepali Jonty. It's Bim Sharkey with an excellent effort.
Well, just having...
They're summited almost every day at the moment. McCreath also can't get any time in, and this one surely will go to Rohit Powell. It does, who takes the simplest of catches. Good innings from Finlay McCreath. His first to go over. Long on, it skewed off an outside edge instead. But Mark Watt will try and end things with an almighty blow that will fly all the way. They will get to 296. That might have gone over the wall into the gardens. What a way to finish the innings from Mark Watt. That's what you need. That went a long, long way. What a strike from Mark Watt to finish.
That's the biggest blow we've seen today. Saving the best till last.
Here, a career best for him, and also a career best for Finlay McCreath, who batted really nicely for his 55. Plenty. Both were pretty expensive, although Sandeep Lamachani bowled really nicely. Maybe the big surprise, only 3 overs for Gulshan. And Brad Curry not in the squad here.
Expected. Oh, that's carved away nicely. Just over pitched a bit.
12 games to play this year. This is whipped into the leg side with a little bit of panache, and the fans are going to love every second of that. Oh, he wants a little bit of footage. McMullen, who's even enjoyed that himself.
Brilliant.
Whipped into the leg side again. Might be the same result. It's pretty short out there, only 60 metres square. What's this fan going to do? Don't want to tease you too much. They're dancing up on the grass banks, loving every second. Gorgeous. Sumptuous drive through the covers. So elegant and easy. Free hit number 2. And that's going to be slashed away for 4. Fantastic start for Nepal. They're showing that they have every intention of getting themselves into this chase. It's 20th ground, isn't it? Steered away for 4. Gets just about enough on top of the bounce.
Oh.
Pulled away. I'm going to be pulled away for 4 more. Really good stuff. Kushal Bertel. Where are the rest of the wickets coming from? Because Kushal Bertel has started in flowing style from left, from leg to off. McMullen isn't a way swing bowler, but he just can't get his length right. And it's another punch. Series, that one. This one's edged just out of the reach of the first slip fielder, Mark Watts, who...
Scotland trying to fight back.
Oh, now follows it up, back-to-back boundaries. This one is imperial. Wait. Might be 3 consecutive boundaries, as McMullen could get half a hand on it, but it's still going to go to the rope. Safi and Sharif can't cut that off.
He's 80, but this is magnificent stuff from Bertel. And he hasn't the top nations.
Is this an edge? Oh, yes it is. And it is Davidson that makes the breakthrough. The pressure was building with 3 consecutive dots. And well, they desperately needed that. Leading partnership is broken.
They did desperately need it. Just maybe.
Be on strike for now. Continues along his merry way. What a way that is to go to 50. It's going to come off just 4. Quite a while to come. The Butwell boss, he's known as 28-year-old, as a 9th ODI 50. Oh, got him straight through. What a delivery, and it's 2 and 2 overs. It's just down a little bit late. Jarvis.
He was cut away nicely the previous delivery. Look at that ball come back in.
Whipped intentionally in the air by Bim Sharkey. Not the right line from Davidson. That's the longest corner of the ground. 77 metres. Enough. Required right now for Nepal. There's that slog sweep that Powdell loves, and it's going to race all the way to the rope. Probably not quite.
Going above. That'll help though. Nicely played. That's going to be 4. Is it? Yes, it is. Yes.
Reverse sweep immediately comes out and gets it around the corner, and we'll get 4. Good positive start from Bim Sharkey. This goes straight up, and McMullen, has he created a chance? He has, and it's held. It was an excellent period of pressure being applied. Sharkey.
Well, the opportune time, and this is what Boulder made in the previous over. Good take in the end by McCree.
Very much in this contest. And just as I say that, it's given away. And the softest, the tame.
Tilted around, and now this is his 2nd wicket, but it was one that was.
This is hacked into the air. It's going to create a catching opportunity. Mid-wicket comes around. Delivery to get a 3-wicket haul, and Dependra Singh Ari falls.
Well, playing across the line. It's been a day for top edges, and this wind is so strong here. I think that's been swirling and swirling. Mark Watt.
Went at 4. Lovely cover drive. That's going to race to the rope. Nepal will need plenty more of that from Gulshan Jha. Slightly over. This is cut away. And cut away stylishly. That'll be a boundary. The matchup works against the bowler towards Davidson. That's taken. Not a good delivery, but Arif Sheikh can only pick out Richie Barrington around the corner. Scott hop, it could have been hit anywhere. Not a good delivery, and just hit straight into the hands. Richie Barrington. It's another, and it's yet another tame dismissal. They're stacking up here. Rohit Powdell, Arif Sheikh. You can now add Sampal Kami to that list. Here in King City.
Oh,
smashed all the way. Clocked towards the clock, wasn't it?
Well, dropped in short. He was inviting the shot. He obliged that.
Helped around the corner, helped away for 4. Gulshan Jha will take this game very deep if he's still here in the 50th over. Latter stages. KC gets one into the screws, hits exactly where we're talking about, and flies for 4. Game on here if these two get going. The pitch towards the quick bowler. Instead it's short, it's pulled into the deep. George Munsey's out there! Over his head! Maybe the biggest cheer of the
of the game in this 1 over. Banged it in short. That's trying to hurry him. Munsey thought he was in.
Dug in, helped away, and helped all the way, hitting with the wind, and it's a bit too easy for Gulshan Jha. That is
no easy task, but he's just dragged that one down. And
Jha is trying to make that the case, and make it he may well. Back-to-back maximums. Excellent batting, because he's sized up the bowler, hitting with the wind. Instead, KC tries to hit with the wind. Does he get enough of it? Oh, yes, he does. It goes all the way for 6. The 250's up.
The ball lost another one. This time he just picked up the length. Picked up the ball. And
ball upon. Swung away. Fielder out there. Catch taken. And it's a Leask that roars back for Scotland. We said they were the 3 danger deliveries. Gulshan Jad didn't need to attack that one.
Well, you did say there were going to be a few more twists, Lenny, and that's why.
Targets the leg side, surely. Picks it up, gets it all the way. There's the first of them. It was the full toss from Mark Watt. All he needed to do was get it up and into that way. Ultimate over. Full toss, smoked down to the ground. And Safian Sharif has been dispatched from out of the biggest 6 of the day. And it's the Brit Karen Casey that's at it yet again for Nepal. To win off 11. Nails the Yorker, but it's smeared away into the offside. Gets to the rope. Back-to-back boundaries, and it's a first ever one-day international for Karen Casey. They can help right now. He's got there in 35 deliveries. Worked into the leg side, going to be 4 more. Euphoria, ecstasy being reached in the crowd, and it's Karen Casey again. Final over incoming. Ramachani taken. It's another twist. It's another turn. Munsey clings on.
Oh!
And KC will be stranded at the non-striker's end as Ridgell, and he strikes back.
Wow. What a moment. He just pulled his length back on that occasion.
Super over. Where can Nepal win it? It's dropped by the keeper. Given. We're off to the super over. It's given us a wide. In fact, Nepal win. Nepal win. Nepal win. They've somehow taken a win in the most remarkable of circumstances, and the crowd swarm the field. They won't be bowled all out. Maybe they will, I don't even know. But one thing is for certain, it's Karen Casey, the hero. He'll finish unbeaten on 65. Dramatic, extraordinary scene. Nearly 5,000 of them in the